the best. They had a run with Silver Surfer too, which was okay. It ran for a couple of seasons, but
one.
Was it just one season?
Just one season, and it ended on a cliffhanger.
Well, that's terrible.
Yep.
Speaking of one-season shows that were awful, actually, I don't even think it made it a full season, was Spider-Man Unlimited, or Spider-Man, where he went to the other planet and had to fight Venom and Carnage. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
It was really...
I read the premise of it.
Yeah, it was,
I just wasn't a fan.
It was terrible. It was really bad. So, but yeah. But for, so those shows are the best. The Masked Rider, another obscure one. Well, this one wasn't on Fox Kids, but made by the same people. VR Troopers. Do you remember that show? Or Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. Do you remember that?
No.
Yeah, those were all pretty much honorable mentions in the first, second, and third place of the successful Saban TV shows. Masked Rider was good, but of course Power Rangers will always reign supreme, obviously. And the Green Ranger will always be better than the White Ranger. And anyone who disagrees with that, well, you're entitled to your own opinion. I won't knock you too hard, because the White Ranger was awesome. And also they also did little love letters to their fans by doing like the 4-part miniseries. The cliffhanger. I'll never forget the cliffhanger when the White Ranger was first created. I'll never forget that as long as I live, man. And I don't think any other kid will either, because they'd never seen anything like that before. Like they did the previews for it, but they never actually came forward and did something where they changed, and we never saw a new Ranger. Since the Green Ranger, we had never seen a new Ranger before. So when the White Ranger came on the scene and it turned out to be Tommy, oh man, people reverted back to shitting in their underwear immediately. It was a pretty amazing thing, man. We talked about it at school. It was like a big subject, for us to chatter about, but it was awesome, man. Awesome. Fucking phenomenal. Phenomenal, Mike.
That's I don't know. I mean, like, I would get into the Power Rangers, but like I didn't have anybody to talk to about it. It was always like,
why didn't you call me, Mike?
Because that was like years before I met you.
I hate excuses. I don't want to hear your bullshit at 2:44 in the morning, Mike. No, hey, I tell you, man, if we'd have known each other back then, we'd have definitely chopped it up about some Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Probably would have got made fun of a little bit, but Oh, well. Who gives a shit? Yeah, fuck them. Dude, that was a great show. Power Rangers is still a great show. And if anyone wants to really debate, I mean, and you just admitted to liking Power Rangers and getting into it, and that's fine. And it's okay to like Power Rangers even now. Even if you go back and watch the old episodes, it still has a good feeling to it. And if you don't think that Power Rangers or anyone, like if anyone that's hearing this doesn't think Power Rangers or any of those good shows were great, then please tell me why they chose to remake it. Okay? And all these TV shows, Transformers, they remade it. They made it into a live-action show. They remade Power Rangers. They remade the Ninja Turtles, for fuck's sake. Which I don't even think that was necessary to remake the Ninja Turtles, but they did. They
redid that a few times.
What, the movie?
Well, the Ninja Turtles, they had that relaunch with the animated series.
Yeah.
Movie.
No. I know what you're talking about, but I mean, like, that's on a whole different scale. Like, that was just released as like, oh, it's a new cartoon that I'm talking about, dude, taking a blockbuster like the first Ninja Turtles and the second Ninja Turtles and then completely remaking it and making trying to remake that same thing and using Michael Bay. Woo! Using Michael Bay as the director, and then completely trying to rehash the blockbuster experience, which there's no way in hell that you can, because the times have changed dramatically. But you know what I'm saying, right? We'll never actually have that feeling back. But still, though, and if the kids of today enjoyed that show or enjoyed that movie or those two movies, I'm not knocking them for that, because at least they get to experience it a little bit, Even though the Turtles are fuck ugly.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to be honest. I didn't mind the first movie, that came out of that Michael Bay thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. So you're okay with it?
I didn't think it was that bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and like I said, I mean, it's a newer thing. It's a newer. It's just a newer. It's a newer spin on it. And I mean, I've heard people tear the movies apart. I've tore movies apart before. But the first movie, did you see the sequel with Krang, where they introduced Krang?
Yeah.
Okay, how did you feel about that?
Didn't enjoy it as much.
Okay, yeah, and I didn't either. So, second movie, not so much. But still though,
like it had Sheamus as one of the villains, and I mean even with oh, I know that guy,
yeah, it's like hey, that's
yeah.
Sheamus. That's not enough.
Yeah,
it's not enough to save this heap of shit. So, Masked Rider, oh man, what did I not cover on Saturday morning cartoons? And what did you eat when you watched the Saturday morning cartoons, dude?
Cereal, usually.
What kind of cereal did you eat? Me too. Well, a lot of the times my mom would like wake up and cook breakfast for me. God bless her. But when you did eat cereal, what kind of cereal did you eat? I think I want some cereal now. Fuck. What kind of cereal did you eat?
Yeah, I kind of do too.
Tomorrow's Saturday, right?
Well, today is Saturday.
Okay,
right now it's Saturday.
Actually, dude, you know what? Since it's Saturday, bro, I might go to Walgreens and buy some cereal and milk and just watch cartoons. Or I might just get some much needed sleep because I'm a fucking adult. Anyway, go ahead.
I'm trying to think of what I used to eat a lot of what is the shit that it wasn't Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but it was like cinnamon-esque. I can't remember the name of it.
You remember those commercials? You remember the commercials?
The Cinnamon Toast Crunch commercials?
Well, no, any commercial like Saturday morning cartoon. They were so out of the box.
Mm-hmm.
But it was so crazy. Like commercials in the 90s. You remember that?
Oh yeah, yeah. That always very colorful.
Yeah, dude. I mean, they were so out of the box. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's well, the 90s were a different time.
Yeah, but I mean, you remember the Corn Pops commercial?
Which one?
You remember the one they were like, it started off so crazy? Yeah, I mean, it was like the 90s Corn Pops commercial. It's like, oh my God, my Corn Pops, I don't have my Corn Pops, the sweet taste of Corn Pop. Now I have to murder my family.
Oh yeah, and then gotta have my Pops.
Yeah, guys,
right.
It's like,
yeah. No, I remember those now. Yeah, I was reading coincidentally, and Aaron Paul, was on a Pops commercial.
Really?
Yep.
No shit.
Yep.
You remember that? Like I'll never forget. No, dude.
Corn Pops, bitch.
Yeah. It's like they'd go through this whole monologue about how bad they needed Corn Pops, and then after at the end, it'd be like a whole stack of bloody corpses, and they're like, gotta have my Pops, Yeah.
Yeah. It was crucial back then. That must have been during the great Corn Pops shortage of in '92 or something.
Wait, say that again? Wait, Corn Pop shortage?
Yeah, the great Corn Pop shortage. Yeah. I don't know. I don't have anything to follow that with. That was my joke.
I was like,
wait
a minute.
Yeah.
I was thinking to myself, was this around the same time that E.T. ruined the video game industry?
No, that was like 10 years or before that.
Yeah. Like, gotta have my Pop. Yeah, man. So,
did you ever play that game?
Fuck
E.T.?
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah, you went around. You were collecting Reese's Pieces.
Yeah,
and parts to phone home.
Yeah, and you keep falling into a pit that you can hardly ever get out of, dude. Like, but it was terrible. It came at all the wrong times. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It came at the exact wrong time, dude, when everything was about to crash.
Yeah, I would think the exact wrong time would be when you were playing that game.
Who, me?
Yeah, well, anybody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that game sucks.
You remember the commercial for Skip It?
Was that Skip It, Bop It?
No. That was Bop It. Skip It was that thing you put on your fucking ankle and you twist in circles. You kick it around.
Oh yes, I do remember that. I do indeed. Yeah. I remember thinking, what a shitty idea.
Dude, it's like, I mean, but dude, like, it really went over well. I think they still sell them, dude. You remember that?
Do they?
Yeah, I think they still sell them.
I'm still not going to buy it.
No, I mean, I wouldn't either. But I mean, I'm just saying, like, they still sell, or somewhere. I've seen them before. I think I've seen a Skip It. I don't know. Maybe Germany has the rights now, and it's called a But I mean, like, it was a big deal back in the day, man. Like, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I remember the commercials, and I don't know. So many people like you know who's got to be pissed is the guy who worked next to the guy who invented the fucking Slinky. that guy. I mean, because I'm pretty sure they both worked at a spring factory or something. And like one guy's like, I had this idea, and the guy's like, shut the fuck up, dude. I'm trying to work. It's like, okay. I'll just, I was going to ask if you wanted to go halvesies.
Yeah, you want to go halvesies. Well,
20 years later, he's fucking, trying to swallow a shotgun.
Yeah.
He's like, this is it.
He's like, all he did was, how did this happen? Like, he got an idea because a fucking spring popped out of the toaster in the break room. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, and what am I doing with my life?
Oh, man, dude. Remember? He's like, what am I don't know, man.
Yeah, he's like trying to figure out how to make it work, like in the commercial. Because in the commercial, it would like walk on its own.
Can you imagine like some of the toys we have now were bought out by like third world countries are just now seeing them? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like the Skip It toy? No, seriously, the Skip It toy I mentioned earlier. Can you imagine what the commercial's like over there? Can you imagine it's like the whole time the commercial for the Skip It toy was like, there's a counter on this ball, and then all of a sudden Germany buys and the commercial's like, there's the counter. You know.
How long have you known Japanese? Because that was perfect Japanese.
No, dude, that wasn't Japanese. That was me with a mouthful of pencil shavings.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry, I get the two mixed up sometimes.
Yeah, dude, no, it's okay. It's okay. It's so all right. So Saturday morning commercials were the shit, man. I'll never forget them as long as I live. They made me like really beg my mom for all kinds of crazy shit that obviously I was not going to get for Christmas, but sometimes I did.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. We had some really fucked up Christmases because like my brother would unwrap the presents.
Yeah.
And like I would swear that I didn't want to see it, but whenever a present's unwrapped, you got to see what it is, It's like, and so like I remember one year I got a GI Joe, a big fortress thing. It's like a rolling fortress,
mm-hmm.
and it had like big WMD missiles. It's like the hatch would open up, and they would come out, and I remember being like the worst actor on the planet, or feeling that way anyway, is because I opened it up and I was like, and my mom was like, I already saw that the tape was part of the package was not taped back. It's like it was ripped. And yeah. So.
Like, Mike, I know your scumbaggery is not unknown to me, Mike.
Yeah, and so that was my time to say that was my brother.
Yeah.
He unwrapped it.
No, I mean, no. I always had to act surprised whenever I got Christmas gifts as a poor kid. It's like you unwrap the gift, and it's like a stapler.
Yeah. What would you say your worst present was? Like real shit.
My worst gift? I don't know, man. I don't know. I hate to rag on the gifts I got for Christmas because I'm like that. But if I was gonna have to say anything, dude, this is real shit. Probably the worst gift I ever got for Christmas was like, because you had to wear uniform clothes to school.
Uh-huh.
So somebody bought me uniform clothes for school. And I was like, first of all, as a kid, you don't even want clothes, right?
Yeah, I feel you.
And then, so, like, I got this, I was like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I don't, thank you. Like, I kept digging, deeper in the box, they're like, "What are you looking for?" I'm like, "The fucking tumor that comes along with this. You know, maybe cancer in a glass jar, or
yeah,
you know."
I feel you.
No, I don't think you do, Mike.
I think
cancer in a glass jar. Do they sell
like,
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I saw it at Circle K yesterday.
Like I saw a commercial for mesothelioma the other day. It's this guy giving it out.
Do you have It's like, do you or someone you know?
Yeah, that's what he does. He's like, do you have mesothelioma?
Yeah, it's like, no, dude, I'm telling you, the commercial's like, it's like, do you or someone you know have mesothelioma? Do you want mesothelioma?
Yeah, that's yeah.
Is that what you were gonna say?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna. That was the joke I was gonna make. Do you want some? No, I'd have to say, I got two pretty crappy gifts. Like I'm not even gonna count official gifts that were wrapped. Well, one of them was wrapped.
Yeah.
But it wasn't from anybody in my family. It was in kindergarten. A friend of mine. Well, I guess he was an associate.
Yeah.
I think that before I got this Christmas present from him, I actually thought of him as a friend.
Right.
But this
but yeah, the times were a changing, were they?
Yeah, this motherfucker gave me a rock. And I like
wait, like crack, or
no, like a rock.
Okay,
like a rock. Like,
okay,
like it was shiny, but it didn't even look like it had been shined. You know, it was just like a standard rock. It was like a standard piece of gravel.
What did you do? What did you do to this guy?
I don't know. Memories are a little fuzzy on that. I know that I didn't keep contact with him. You know, it's not like he's on my Facebook page or anything like that right now.
Yeah.
I mean, you can imagine that.
Yes.
You know,
yes, I can.
Yeah. A fucking rock. You know, it's like.
What if he had given you the rock for Christmas? I'm sorry.
The rock?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Like Rocky Johnson?
Yeah.
Rocky Maivia, I mean?
Yeah.
I'd be like, who is this fucking 10th grader?
Oh, man.
The other worst gift, it was actually a stocking stuffer, so I shouldn't judge it too harshly. But no, my dad got me a red pencil one time.
Do you still speak to your dad a lot?
We speak sometimes. We don't talk about that. That's
no,
the source
no,
subject.
Yeah. Well, you should. You know what, man? I think you should bring it up a lot more now. You really should. You should be like, you know, Dad. I just like you should bring it up every time. He's like, I think that part of the visit where I remind you that it's Christmas being a time so special for children. You gave me a piece of fucking lead wrapped in red. It's like, and to be honest with you, Dad, I didn't know whether to sharpen this and write my suicide note or just jam it in my fucking eyeball and get it over with right then.
Yeah, it was.
Dad, you're the reason I don't believe in God or Santa. I joined a cult because of that red pencil, Dad.
I don't even know what happened to that red pencil.
I raped a lot of women because of that red pencil, Dad.
I can honestly say no, I did not.
I wait till April to do my taxes because of that red pencil. So, wait. Actually, that last one was probably the worst one. Yeah, dude. So, dude, we're already. Let's see, how far are we? Dude, we're fucking in there, man. Let's see, what is this? We're at an hour and 42 minutes of this podcast. I think we've covered enough, don't you?
Yeah. I think we reached the point, or everybody got the point of what we were talking about.
Yeah, I think they did. If they didn't, I mean, oh well.
Yeah, that's not our fault.
It's not. You chose to listen to this fuckface. So no. So,
but thank you guys.
Yeah.
Seriously.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for wasting time listening to us waste time, and we appreciate that. T-shirts coming soon. So, if we're gonna milk your time, we might as well milk your wallets as well. Hey, and you know what? If you're listening to this podcast right now and you have an idea for what should be on our T-shirts, let us know. Drop us a line. Is our Twitter up yet? Our Twitter's up now, huh?
Oh yeah. Our Twitter's up. Yeah.
Yeah, drop us a line. What is it? Mega Powers for Life? Is that the Twitter name, or what is it? What's
I believe it is Mega Powers for Life.
and number 4 is Mega Powers 4, and then is it Life LIFE?
Let me check
Or
on
is it
that.
LYFE? Were we extra edgy? We weren't edgy enough. Using the 4 in the middle, the number 4 wasn't edgy enough. If we had to use the Y in that, fuck.
I'm totally getting to the root of this.
Oh, I want to know. Mike.
I think it's the same thing as our Facebook page. Oh shit! These kids and their symbols here.
You know what, man? Like the ad key.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it is at, not the word at,
Right.
AD, but the ampersand. Mega Powers 4, the number 4, LIFE.
Okay. All right. I don't even use
Twitter?
no at the at key anymore. I don't use at anymore. I don't even call it at.
Yeah.
I call it
Well, I still put a dash in the word email. So.
Do you really?
No, I really don't.
I was say, Mike, don't do that. Don't do that. that's not good
so
stuff.
anybody that wants to jump on that Twitter train, that's fine. We've got 8 followers already, and so you're getting in on the ground floor.
Yes.
Okay.
Please do that. Do that. Make sure you do that. And when you get on Twitter, send us anything. Send us pictures. You know what I'm saying? Or like send us pictures of art.
Yeah.
You know, or something you've drawn, or maybe a symbol or something you'd like to be on the T-shirt or our logo, or titties, or something for the T-shirt or the logo. You know, like something I would.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, really hook us up. You know, and but for real, man, send us some real shit, and give us some suggestions for the show. We have plenty of suggestions. We have things lined out for the next probably 6 months that we're going to cover. But until then, like, send us something, and we're definitely going to break it down. You know, we're here to come in your ears, right, Mike?
Right in your ear, pussies.
And impregnate your brain.
That's right.
So yeah. So anyway.
That's right.
So yeah. So that's the deal. Check us out on YouTube at Mega Powers, the Mega Powers Podcast on YouTube. Hit us up on our Twitter. Go to our Facebook page, which is Mega Powers 4, the number 4, because we're edgy life. On Facebook, it was facebook.com/Mega Powers for Life. And drop us some shit there. Let us know how we're doing. Let us know if we're terrible, so we can block you. And and give us some suggestion for the shows and whatever. All right, Mike. Anything else?
Thanks, guys. Seriously, from the bottom of my ass, I appreciate every one of you that has taken the time to listen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
To our podcast.
I believe my thanks is pretty equivalent.
Yeah.
But with less ass.
Okay.
All right. Diabetes. All right, man. Well, that's it. We will see you next week. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.